TLO, one of the maps I would veto as a Terran is this map if I'm going up against Zerg. So I'm really hoping, because come on, I can't have a 4-0. Come on. Like, all right,
Yeah.
MaSa can win. I'm okay with that. MaSa's a great player. He deserves it. But 4-0, come on.
Yeah, dude, we called it at the beginning, man. It's the curse of the Polygon Invitational. We get two amazing players that we think, it should be like a great close, like I cut you, you cut me, let's get together and have a rivalry type thing. But no, it's literally like one guy shows up with a AR-15 and the other guy has a baseball bat.
Even if you have the baseball, but there's strategies where you can at least take one game.
Take one game.
TLO, take it. Come on.
Now, TLO's going to do it, man.
TLO,
he can't do Ravager. He can't do Roaches on this map. I hate Roach Ravager for this map.
I agree. This is the the thing about Apotheosis. So it's a big map, or it's a long map, I should say. And the amount of different roads you can take in order to get to your opponent's base is just so many, and the speed that you get with Zerglings here is just so powerful. So I'm really, really hoping that TLO busts out some great play here. And yeah, all right, come on, TLO, let's get into it. TLO, all the way, come on.
Yeah, man, and dude, TLO, we've got all our faith in you, man. Guys, this is that Goku moment from like Dragon Ball Z where we're all like channeling our energy, but instead of Goku, we're giving it to TLO. So just like channel your energy.
No bias, no bias.
No bias. We just want like 7 games. That's all. That's all.
All right, we have a little bit of a, well, not an uncommon opener in this match, so let's get on down to it. In the bottom right, it is the guy going for that sweet gold. It's the 3-0 behind. It's TLO.
And in the red trunks, playing Terran for Elevate StarCraft, one of only 2 players on their team. It's MaSa.
All right, well, MaSa must be feeling very comfortable right now. 3-0 up in, what is the prize pull up right now?
$101.
$101. Is that all going to him, or did we agree on a split?
It's he gets $50 up front. Then it's a 33% split across the board. They'll get 33%. Each, which is 66%, and we'll get 33%. About 1% goes back towards Matcherino. And we use that to fund these prizes. So guys, if you want to win that physical prize, stay tuned. We will be doing that after this game, win, lose, or draw.
And it looks like we have another 2-1-1 by MaSa, as there's a barracks being built out of sight for any scouting overlords and or Zerglings, hopefully at least. And a factory going on. Yep. Looks like he's going to this bread and butter style, as we have a little bit of a Reaper harass on that natural.
Dude, this Reaper, totally worth its weight. This is like one of the things that has been true in Legacy of the Void pretty much since the beginning, is this Reaper harass. Honestly, this matchup doesn't really change that much. Like, you have different variations in build and timings, but the same unit compositions throughout. But it really shows the diversity of this matchup. This is like the classic matchup. This is what you think of when you think of Brood War. Is like Marine, Tank, Zerg versus Terran. A good pickup. He might get the Reaper. No, it lives. It lives. But this is why. Literally, that showcases why this has always been so popular. This is a staple Legacy of the Void, and it shows how versatile this matchup is.
Oh, I love this matchup, it has to be said. And one of the things we've been seeing become more popular, and I'm sad that we don't get to see it, I've seen the return of Mech.
Drones off, and that was almost a surround. Oh my god. TLO really committing to that, and it just didn't pay off.
Again with a, oh, there you go.
The queen.
Nope.
Sandwich it.
Guys,
it's so close, Marsh. It's so close. No.
it's the second time that Reaper came out with, what was that, less than 5 hit points there?
That is the Hero Reaper. I don't know how much health it had, man. But dude,
Oh.
like seriously, that Reaper is going to need therapy. It has survived death. Like it's shell shocked, man.
And there it finally does go down. Now, what I like about this map, because yes, MaSa is doing that 2-on-1. Yes, I fully expect him to be in TLO space. Well, it's going to be a little bit later than 5 minutes due to the length of this map. But with that extra gold minerals, TLO should, and I say should, he's not going to, should have the income to deal with this. He's sending out his Zerglings in all these different paths, so we definitely will see it coming. Actually, is that going to be... no, oh yes, you saw it with that Overlord. Good.
Yeah, man. This drop is huge. One thing we've seen in the past is that he will usually include a Widow Mine in this. I love the fact he has chosen not to do that this time.
Okay, well, that's depending on where he's going to drop. If he's going to push right at the front, then I fully agree with this. Absolutely. Yeah. If he'd gone for dropping in the main or something, that
looks like he is. And looks like Spore Crawler going to complete just in the nick of time. Looks like, oh man, taking a lot of shots on that one medevac. He's going to have to unload in the low ground and still taking a lot of these shots. He's been very negligent of Spore Crawlers these games.
Okay, but this is a very nice initial hold on this push by TLO. And there's
the links around. Pick up saved from the links around, man. That is huge. The number of medevacs literally increases exponentially as long as he can keep them alive. But it doesn't save the tank. Big pickup there by TLO.
Yep, could not load up both that bio and that tank. Had to choose. He was probably already loading up that bio, and well, that is the sacrifice of that tank. Now, one of the strong things about this, the 2-1-1 is even if that first push doesn't work, the follow-up potential is just so strong, and we've seen what MaSa did in the previous games. Oh, as we do have another engagement.
Yeah. Some great target fire on those Banelings, and still managing to pick up majority of those Marines. The Banelings are very expensive in gas when you consider the fact that Zerg really has to save their gas, whether he's going for Ultralisks, which it looks like he's doing again, or going for Mutalisks. That gas cannot be wasted. So every Baneling kill is going to count towards MaSa's favor.
That was some nice target fire right there. And I'm always afraid that when that happens, one of these days, the pros is going to move command into it instead of targeting it down and lose his entire army. And to date, this hasn't happened to a pro player yet. Although I'm going to get corrected on this by disrespect. I'm very certain.
Very, very certain. Anyways, we've got a scan going down. He takes out a little bit of this creep. This is a huge moment for him. He is going to pick up here in a moment, trying to get some of those Baneling kills, but the Banelings pulling back at the nick of time and causing a few more Marines to die than maybe were necessary. Looks like he's going to unload, try to get some heals off on his units. I wonder if he's going to do a drop from this position or if he's going to wait for some more Marine reinforcements.
It looks
like a drop.
He splits off one, moves it into the main base, into that spore. No, it just passes by the Spore Crawler, but there's two queens waiting for it.
Liberator's trying to position on the gold, but the Spore Crawler doing a great job there. Drop here into the main. Baneling's doing a great job, and that medevac getting cleaned up as well. One of the Liberators very heavily damaged, but they are going to try to get some better angles, avoiding that Spore Crawler entirely. And these drones are melting, but we lose a Liberator to the Ravagers. Ravagers are going to be coming off the creep, trying to finish off this one Liberator, and the Liberator not going to be picking up. It looks like that Liberator going to fall, but we've got a parade push here of the Marines swinging down through the middle of the map. Marsh, this is getting crazy, dude.
Well, this push has to do damage, because one of the things that's going to happen in the next couple of seconds is we have 2-2 be finishing for the Zerg, and 2-2 hasn't even started yet for MaSa. So MaSa really has to do a lot of damage here, because if this goes on much longer, then the Hive is already almost all the way done. TLO can go straight to 3-3, get those Ultralisks, and with 2-2 only just now started for MaSa, he's going to be way behind in upgrades.
It's all about the damage done between 7 and 10 minutes. If MaSa can sustain the damage, he's great, but losing that tank really set him far behind. He's going to push up, try to clean up some of this creep, but the Ling Baneling coming right on in to deal with it. Great defense here by TLO, but looks like that Widowmine getting a little bit of a pick off.
Okay, well, that's...
Dude.
Seven kills right there. And are we going to have 4... No, we are not going to have 4 medevacs unloading into that main base.
No, it looks like there's going to be a little bit of a multi-pronged harassment. The one on the right-hand side has been scouted, so we should have some units in position there. But some 2 more medevacs going to be unloading here on the 4th base. Looks like this going to be mostly deflected by Ling Bling Queen. And here on the bottom left-hand side, the Spore Crawlers are powerful, man. Both of those medevacs dying with really no damage done. The Infestors doing a great job. TLO really showing he may be just a little bit stronger in North America than he is in his home Europe.
Yeah, unfortunately, one of the things I have noticed is so far all the action has taken place south of the dividing line, the equator, I don't know what you want to call it, in between these two players. MaSa has been fighting on TLO's side of the map.
Always.
Defending. There isn't anything going on over on his side of the map. TLO is not threatening MaSa. He's not attacking MaSa. He's not even threatening. That is what I mean to say. Yes, he's got a good defense. He's doing a very, very good job against it. As we get another Widowmine shot.
Well,
no, actually.
Let's explore that idea a little bit. Honestly, 6 base against what's about to be 4 bases, I don't feel like TLO needs to attack.
Well, he might just go up to those Ultralisk, of which he does now have 3 in the making.
And Ling swinging down here onto the creep, getting a good surround here on the bio. The bio, well, I thought he was going to get that medevac, but the medevac getting out of the Ravager shots in the nick of time. That was a great save there by MaSa. Really, really showing the excellence of his small unit micro.
Yeah, that 1-2 tap where you have to land the fungal and do the corrosive bow.
And it looks like there's going to be cleaned up this time. Roach Ravager cleans up that drop, and the Ling's trying to poke up here at the front of the ramp, but not doing that much damage. Going to, you know, still trading a lot of the Lings for mostly scouting knowledge. He sees what's going on. He's got the army out of position. Ling, Bling, and Ultra swing in here, but the Liberator zones are set up. It's always going to come down to those Ravager shots. The Ultra's getting into these narrow crevices against the Orbital Command. There is so much action happening basically on 2 or 3 screens worth of information right now, but the Ultralists are doing a ton of damage in these narrow crevices against the bio. But it looks like a lot of the Ultras are starting to get very weak and may get cleaned up with some great kiting here. Liberators getting caught in a fungal growth, but the Terran holds.
Nothing there to clean up those fungal Liberator. And now the Infestor's going to walk by those shooting units in shame. I like that initial attack on that 4th base of MaSa, and TLO might have actually done MaSa a little bit of a favor, because as he started attacking, the Orbital Command, which was being built right there, got cancelled in favor for a Planetary Fortress, which I'm fairly sure in that position MaSa wanted to have in the first place. But we have another multi-prong attack being set up as TLO just has units all over the map.
Yeah, these cracklings swinging in here, trying to take out this planetary before it completes, but he does open up a little bit of a gap here into the natural, but Liberator Zone setting up at the very 11th hour. Looks like he's going to knock these blocks down, stop a lot of the defensive units there for MaSa till MaSa can knock those down. Looks like most of the units are stuck here on the left. However, TLO still trying to engage there. The right-hand side going to be swinging back down. And looks like this is going to put a brief damper in TLO's offense.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do over on that right-hand side. There's supply depots all over the place, and he's got Liberators set up, and that is so hard about breaking a Terran these days. Even now that they don't have tanks, Liberators are just such a bitch to deal with. I mean, if you've got them set up right, Ultralisks melt due to these things. You can't use them as the normal tank. You use them in any other way. TLO's going to have to maybe think about either, yes, he does here with the Corruptors, or maybe drop Nidus or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because breaking these is just, look at how much damage these guys are taking.
Ultra Baneling rolling in here, and the Liberator Zone's totally stacking up here on this one Orbital Command, melting those Ultralisks. He is swinging over here to deal with this Planetary Fortress. Planetary is not that good against Ultras, keeping the Banelings alive to deal with any kind of bio that comes through, but really it's always going to be about these Liberators. Corruptors trying to do their best job that they can. The Corruptors swinging in here with some more reinforcements. Widowmine's going to be proccing very soon, so TLO doing a great job keeping his units very split up there. Ultralisk kinda getting cleaned up here on the right hand side as well, but it looks like, there we go, Liquid TLO taking a victory. We are at 3-1 score now, guys. This is epic. We are still chilling at 124 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys could be watching Shoutcraft right now. Instead, you're watching us, and trust me, we appreciate it. We recognize you. Thank you so much.